Well, hello, my beautiful souls. Of course, Facebook changed everything again. Um, so now, even though I did a test post, I left it for 1 minute and everything just disappeared. It ended it. Okay, so I'm now live to do the free Fridays readings. Show, okay, and Lavina is I'm fine, Lavina. Girl, you really are always the first. That's just amazing. But you're in India. I understand. I understand, and it's nighttime. It's nighttime in India. Or is it tomorrow, Saturday? Anyway, my dear, how have you been? And tell me if you're hearing me um, clearly. Current feelings and thoughts of. Oh, but I can't tell you your current feelings and thoughts. I don't know what that means. I can't tell you how you feel, and I cannot tell you what you're thinking. So, you need to be a bit clearer. Ah, it's Saturday now. Okay, you can hear me clearly. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so basically, your question is, and let me be general, is what do I need to know about Mahul Bhatia? Right? I hope that is a better question. So, how are the parents, Lavina? I hope everybody's fine and that you're not still angry. Okay? All right, or upset or whatever it is from last week. So, what does Lavina need to know? Current feelings and thoughts of him for me, not me for him. But I can't tell you my feelings because I do not know the individual. And I have no thoughts about him. Yes, I thought it was well framed too. Okay. So what does Lavina need to know about? You need that is a very general question, you know, Lavina. I think you need to come up with something specific, um, because that is too general. It's too vague. What specifically do you want to know about him? That's the real question. What specifically do you want to know? What specifically do you want to know? Because if I say, what does Lavina, okay, we'll stick with it then. It is very, very broad and rather vague, but we'll go with that, okay? All right. So, what does Lavina need to know about this gentleman? All right. Well, okay. So let me hold this up. 5 of fire. Okay, all right. So let me see what the screen. Okay, the screen is looking fine. Screen is looking fine. So I got 5 of fire. This is 5 of fire. So you tell me, Lavina, what do you think about this card? Tell me what in the card attracts you or repels you. Do you like the card? Don't you like the card? And I'll tell you the rest after. No. No. Young lady, never, ever get into any kind of relationship with anyone who is married. Why? because they lie all the time, and married men have nothing to offer any woman. He can say that he's leaving his wife. That is an old story from time immemorial, Lavina. Do not buy into it. He just wants to have two pussies. That is basically it. He just wants to have two women. Basically, he'll be having his cake and eating it. So that is nonsense. You must never, 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 ever, 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 ever buy into such messages. So if you are really interested in if this person is really interested in you, that's interesting. Purple and cream are not that attractive to me. Well, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to tell you what that means. But let me tell you something as well, Lavina. If this man is really interested, let him go ahead and get his divorce and everything, and then come talk to you and show you the papers to show that it's proof that it's true. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, Five of Fire. Five of Fire is all about competition, tension, and conflict that will interfere with your goals. This is where you have to breathe and be open to new ideas. By listening, you also have to stand your ground. And the reason why the purple and the cream do not attract you, young lady, it is because of this big false smile. And because of that purple, that big false smile, and those teeth up here, drooling. Yes, he is drooling for you, but he is as fake as a $2 bill. I've forgotten, what is it? Or fake as a, let's see, what denomination does not exist in rupee? I don't know, but whatever bill does not exist in rupee, that just goes to show how fake he is. Okay? So you, my dear, this is going to create a lot of conflict in your life. Huh? And if your parents have anything to say about it, you'd better listen. This is trouble with a big T. You are not going to be able to pursue your goals or anything at all because of the interference from this gentleman. Okay? 5, yes, 5 is all about change. It is true. But what kind of change? Didn't you tell me that you just started, you began a new job? Why would you need to focus. You need to decide what you really, really want. Alright? The card says you need to embrace the storm and work with it. You need to listen to your collaborators at work while being respectfully aware of their motives. You will do your best if you are open and adaptable. So basically what 5 of Fire is telling you is chill out, relax, go do your work, focus on it, and whatever you need to know, you need to go do in meditation, you need to go for walks and so on, in order to get the guidance that you need. Meditation, prayer, whatever it is you want to call it. Okay, dearie? Alright? That is the answer to that, my dear. Do not allow yourself to be sidetracked. And this is why I asked you to tell me, because your heart is all in a twist. I don't understand that. You need to be looking from some force. You need to be focusing on your job. You need to be, and it's a new job. else can I tell you about this? You really need to pay attention to your intuition. You're not paying attention to your intuition at all. Not at all, Lavina. It's as if you don't have any, which is not true. You're very welcome. You have all the guidance that you need, but you're just not listening. But you're very welcome, my dear. Okay. But please focus on yourself. I'm trying to send you a reply actually. You're welcome. Please focus on yourself and what you want and what makes you feel good. What you also focus on what you want to create in your life. Okay? Leave. Even yes, he's pursuing you, but it doesn't matter if these people are pursuing you. You know, he's drooling after you. That is true. Nevertheless, he is not for you. Okay? Alrighty. So Esha Iqbal. Esha, I don't really general love reading, and I don't know what you mean, you know, girl. Yeah, we good, Lavina. I was just looking at the card again to see what other information I received. It doesn't really listen. Hello, Raylene. Listen, Lavina. Just to be clear. You can ignore everything I say. It does not matter to me. All I am doing is answering the question from the information that I got. Okay? And that is also why I specifically asked you what you liked in the card, first of all. Okay, dear? Alright, so Ekba. Esha wants a general love reading. I don't really know what a love reading is, you know. So Esha, you need to be clearer than that. What's coming towards you regarding your love life? All right. You see, Esha, this is kind of. Let me tell you something before I do the reading, Esha, and then I'll get to you, really. Esha, what is coming to you regarding your love life depends on where you are and what you are doing in your life right now. So if you are one of these young ladies who are, happy birthday to whom, if you are one of these young women, not even young, who are jumping from relationship to relationship, you just broke up and you're jumping into another one, you're gonna be getting shit, basically. Hello, Ruxa. Alright, so, Esha. What does Esha need to know regarding her love life? Alright. Oh my goodness. I got the same card. Let me shuffle it again. This is funny. This is really fun. Esha, my dear, let me just reshuffle the cards again, because the one I got wasn't very okay. This is talking about you. All right, Esha. And what? Yes, Ruxa. Okay, Ruxa, I'll be with you after Raylene. So Esha, it's talking about you. You are a compassionate and intuitive person. You are also an empath and visionary. You get visions, you see things. You're accustomed to this. Lots of people are not accustomed to you having it. You have a very strong personality. Well, you asked the wrong question, my dear. You asked the wrong question. So I have to shuffle again. So so that means then that the first card I got was correct. And I can tell you right now, look at that. Look at that. The first card I got was correct. And this is the card I just pulled for this is the card 5 of Fire. Yes. So, Esha, this tells me that things are not good right now. There's a lot of pulling and tugging. There's a lot of argument. There's a lot of discord. The two of you are not on the same page at all. There's a lot of venom. There is a lot of venom in this relationship. You, my dear, need to decide if you want to continue with this relationship, because it is very difficult. When this person smiles at you, be prepared for exactly the opposite, because the smile is not a smile. And if you have not yet experienced that, prepare yourself for it. There is too much tension and venom in this relationship. You cannot move forward with your goal because of the tension and competition. This person is jealous of you, actually, Esha. Strangely enough. You need to stand your ground, but don't get yourself pulled into any argument, and you need to decide if you want to continue with this relationship. It sounds to me like the two of you will need counseling. That is the best I can do, because it is very tense, it's very difficult, and you have to decide if you're going to stay in it. If you decide to stay in it, well, prepare yourself for worse. No, my dear, if the person cannot accept you and you are accepting disrespect and being put down, that is not a good relationship. Okay? And therefore, as far as I'm concerned, you should run for the hills, get out of it, etc. Because the two of you have to be putting the effort into the relationship, and this is not happening. Okay, dear? All right. Now, on to Raylene. So Esha, answer me. Why are you in a relationship with someone who is not putting any effort into it? It's not that you're stupid. So why are you allowing yourself to be used like this? And please don't tell me it's love, because or that you are in love, or that you love him so much, because he is treating you like shit. He does not respect you. He just wants to put you in a box, shaped in the way that he wants you to be. And you have to decide if that is what you want. If that is what you want, go right ahead and be prepared for the relationship to continue in this way. If that is not what you want, dearie, then you have to decide on your next move and do it. So, on to Raylene. You're welcome, Esha. What does Raylene need to know right now for her highest good? What does Raylene need to know right now for her highest good? What does Raylene need to know right now for her highest good? Okay. So Raylene, you are the wisdom keeper, my dear. A lot of fives are coming up. Oh, and by the way, Esha, that number 5 means change. The number 5 means change. Well, I don't have a signal problem here. 5 means change, so you decide how that change is going to be for you. No, Esha, your emotions are not attached to that person. You want to be with this person because that person fulfills a need that you are not acknowledging. You need to figure out yourself on your own and let this person go. This person cannot fix you. This person cannot help you. That is the emotion. You want the person to fulfill something that this card is saying, why aren't you heeding your wisdom really? Steel, you are receiving and have been receiving so many messages, and you all be sure to tell me if the volume fluctuates. Huh? Really, you've been receiving so many messages on the way to go forward. Spirit has been speaking to you in many different ways. You have guides, your guides have been speaking to you. Your inner self, your intuition, your soul voice it has been talking to you as well. And you're still sort of, you're not too sure what is there to be scared of. The bottom line is this really. You need to decide what belief systems you live by, because this is what this card is about. Your beliefs are keeping you. I can't see myself on camera, so let me push this up a little bit. Your beliefs. Let me fix the screen as well. I'm in my favorite top. I know you all have seen it many times. It's my favorite. What can I tell you? Your beliefs are keeping you. It's like a pot cover on. It's like a cover on a very hot pot. But it's keeping you down and stifled, and you are feeling stifled really. Your beliefs are keeping you stifled. This is the third time I'm repeating it. You need to decide how you want to live, and you need to become your own authority. Okay? You need to flip them the bird and say F you and move on with your life. You need to create your own rules for living, Raylene, and this is a problem for you. I would suggest, my dear, that you take advantage of my $97 special. I'm quite serious. This is not for me. This is for you. Because you will be able to get the support that you need to get rid of the one significant belief that is keeping a stone tied to your ankle, and it is slowly dragging you down. What? See this card? Look at this card again. See the red? Okay. That's growth. But notice the black border, black wave up top here. That's the problem. Your beliefs have created a ceiling that you cannot pass. It's just like the glass ceiling that what's her name, Clinton, mentioned, that has now become a household phrase. The glass ceiling, but this is not a glass ceiling, although you can think of it like that really. It is a belief. It is the ceiling of belief. There is a very strong belief in you that is hindering you from moving forward. I know about false beliefs, my dear. I have been living with it and working on it, and it does take time. However, perseverance is key. But this one girl really has you by the balls, so to speak, the proverbial balls. Okay, Raylene? And you got to take action. You need to learn to stand in your power. You need to learn to stand in your power. You need to decide. This is me. This is who I am. This is where I am going, and fuck the rest. No one has the right as an adult to tell you what to do. I don't care if it is husband, family, friend, parents. You are an adult, and when these beliefs that you picked up in childhood are stifling you so much that you cannot move forward, that is when you have to take action for your highest good, really. You have to become your own authority. You have to create your own rules to live by. Nobody has to agree with them. Nobody has to agree with you. And this, my dear, is where you are stuck. And Spirit is saying it's time that you take charge of your life. Okay, honey bunny? All right. So, we've been on now for 25 minutes. I am not seeing any new person. And if that is the case, I don't have any problem signing off now. Oh, I just saw something that said a new comment. Oh, it resonates. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It really came through very, very strong, hence my very strong language. Facebook might want to penalize me for that again. Hello, Afia, and hello, Ophelia. But I will be leaving Facebook shortly. I have had enough of their crap. Nobody's going to tell me what I can or can't say. Okay, Ophelia. So, not Ophelia. Mark Harold is using Ophelia's account. And he's single. And he wants to know what's the good news and bad news of his relationship in the future. Okay, Afia, I'll get to you after I Oh my God, Ruxa! I forgot you! Okay, it's gonna be Ruxa first, people. Okay, alright, so Ruxa, I'm gonna give you a general reading because I didn't see or don't recall a specific question. Okay? So, alright, that's wonderful. So, I would suggest, let me remind you all that I have a $97 special. It's a 30-minute Shamanic Tarot reading, and it's 30 minutes dragon consultation. Okay? To get rid of a lot of garbage in a beautiful, simple, unbelievable, and magical way. Alright, so Ruxa, what does Ruxa need to know right now for her life? Good. Okay, Ruxa, it looks as if you are clinging to someone. But in fact, I got two cards for you. One is Eight of Wind. The Wind card, let me make sure it's showing properly on the camera. The Wind card is all about these windy thoughts that I call mental flatulence. Okay? And notice these three chords here. You are clinging to someone or something, and yes, Afia and Ophelia, I'll get to you afterwards, okay? Meaning Mark, because Ruxa was here before you all, huh? Okay, people. All right. So, Eight of Wind. Wind is about mental flatulence. Let me stop moving the card. Okay? It's all those thoughts that are thinking you. Your mind has taken control. All of these thoughts that we have running through our heads, and you can't seem to let go of it. But also, you are clinging to something or someone, and it really doesn't bring you any comfort. But it's a habit that you have. And this, my dear Ruxa, is something that you need to deal with. You are feeling trapped. And you are feeling bound by your thoughts because your vision is very, very narrow at the moment. So Ruxa, I would strongly suggest that you begin to dream a new dream and create a new life for yourself, you need to release your fears. What happened in the past is in the past. Stop thinking so much. Go out and play. Go out and have fun. Meet new people. Start new conversations. Don't keep talking about the same old thing. You need to change your life, and you need to change your circle. Because the people in your circle right now, they encourage you in your negative talk. They do, because they are so accustomed, and they cannot see that this is not in your best interest. They cannot see. You're very welcome, Esha. Okay. They cannot see that it doesn't serve you. Ruxa, it's not in your highest interest. It's not for your highest good, which is why you need to change your circle, change your social circle, start going to different places. Okay, I cannot pronounce this name. Leela? Okay, Leela, hold on a second. There are a few people in front of you. You need to begin communicating more, Ruxa. And it is time to start dreaming a new dream and planting new seeds and nurturing them with positive thoughts, with love, and with care. Okay? All right. What? Let's see. So that was Ruxa. So now, Leela, there is, I think it's just Hara. Leela, there are two people in front of you, girl. All right? All right. So let's go back to Harold. Harold, what's the good news and bad news on my love relationship in the future? So what does Harold need to know about his love relationship right now? Or what does Harold need to know? Yeah. What does Harold need to know about his love relationship? Okay. What does Harold need to know right now for his highest good? Well, Harold, there are a few things happening with you, my man. Let me make sure I'm showing the card properly on the screen. Seven of Earth is the card I got for you, Harold. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. And this card is saying that the seeds that you have planted and have been nurturing for quite a while, they are coming to fruition. That's the orange orbs in there. And notice where my finger is. It's already beginning to show. You need to connect with your you already know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, Harold. Okay? It is already beginning to show. You need to connect more with Mother Nature. And when I say connect more with Mother Nature, it's that nature in the center of your chest, your heart. Okay, Harold? Now, while you may be dreaming of a new love life, my man, that is going to take a little longer. The number 7 is all about spirituality. And 7 is saying that you need to go inward some more. The card itself says, vision, reward, profit, seeds well planted begin to grow and prosper. Some other dreams may take a longer time to come to fruition, but be patient. Okay? So Harold, I got another card for you as well, which is 3 of C. Okay? That's 3 of C. This is the card. This is a card of community. This is a card of celebration. And I get the feeling, Harold, that you do like to celebrate. Why do I keep calling you Harold by your last name? Mark Harold. And, you know, building a bonfire on the beach, having fun. That is what you need to do. You need to go connect, you need to go dance, you need to celebrate. Just celebrating life. You're doing quite well. I want to say on the non-love front. But Harold, you need to celebrate. You need to continue going with your gut instinct. You are very good at that. You just need to sing and dance and damn it, enjoy yourself. And let that dream of a love relationship come to you in good timing, because it is on its way to you, but there are other things that you have to deal with right now. Okay? All right. So now we go to Afia. Afia wants a career reading. Okay, Afia, and after Afia we'll get to you, Leela. Okay, so Afia wants a career reading. What does Afia need to know about? Afia wants a career reading. 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 What does she need to know right now for her highest good about her career? Well, it's all looking good, girl. I get Earth Goddess. This is a beautiful card. Connect, make sure that you connect to Mother Nature at all times. You are growing. You are expanding. You're really, really growing. That tree represents you, my dear. It's beautiful. So make sure that you root yourself in Mother Earth. You root yourself in your sense of security. You root yourself in your compassion and your intuition. You are very creative. That's a beautiful thing. All right? And it's natural for you to create a healthy home. That's fantastic. Not many people can do that. Okay? What else do you need to know? Actually, what I'm seeing is that everything is going really, really well for you, Afia. You can be more creative. You can be more fruitful. And when I say fruitful, I mean productive. That is linked to your creativity. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you're chilling like someone in the Caribbean or in India. You know, you're just swinging in the hammock and just relaxing. You just have to make sure that you ground yourself every day. It's important, because this creativity stint or binge that you are on is fantastic, but that could make you sort of lose yourself in it, and then you end up sort of like a feather being taken away, being blown away by the breeze, and it won't take much, which is why I fear you need to ground yourself every day. And the simplest way to ground is through breathing, belly breaths. Take 10 deep belly breaths to really feel yourself settle down again. And when you feel that, you realize that you start losing focus or losing time and that sort of stuff, bring yourself back. Another grounding technique is to just take off your shoes and rub your bare feet on the floor. You can also do some yoga stretches. Okay? You can also do some simple energy techniques with either, they are free on YouTube, either with Donna Eden or Prune Harris and people like that. You can also do some EFT tapping. There are many ways to ground yourself up. So I'm just saying, Afia, go to it, go to it, but take it easy at the same time. All right? When you feel yourself flying off the handle, when you notice that you are forgetting things, it means you are not grounding. Okay? All right. So now on to Leah. Leela. Okay. All right. Very well, dearie. Okay. Take it easy. You're doing good. You're really, really doing good. And that's beautiful to see and observe. Okay? So, Leela wants to know about her psychic abilities. I don't know really what you mean by that, Leela. Leela wants to know about her psychic abilities. Leela wants to know about her psychic abilities. You're very welcome, Afia. You're very, very welcome, my dear. You're a beautiful soul. You just go forward, my beauty, in love and joy. Just remember to always be yourself. Be true to yourself. Okay? Alright. Good. Alright. So, Leela. What does Leela need to know about her psychic abilities? Okay, this is a very appropriate card. Let me make sure it's showing properly on the screen. This is a very, very appropriate card, Leela. This is a major arcana card in the deck, and it's called Awakening. And that is precisely what is happening with you, my dear young lady. You are awakening. It's number 20 in the deck, and it's saying that with all the effort you have made, now it is time to reward yourself. Be grateful for everything that you have accomplished, Leela. Rejoice and be grateful. You have climbed a mountain. You have come so far. You really, really, really worked your butt off. And let me hold up the card again. It's a beautiful card. And it is time for a new start. It is time to think about new ambitions. Be grateful for who you are, my dear. Okay? Life is a process of rebirth, and this is what is happening to you, with you, and for you. A brand new day is at hand. Rise up. Open your heart and allow compassion to flow through. Okay, my beautiful lady, you are good to go. You have polar bears to assist you. See? Here? No, other side. These are polar bears, and they denote strength and incredible courage. Strength and courage. No one can overcome a polar bear. You have fantastic company. All right? So, all right. So, next, hey boy Pello, girl, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? I hope you're doing really, 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 really good. All right. Let me just, ladies, let me just get rid of this walrus that's on here, who is basically invading. Okay, so I just needed, okay, beautiful. Okay, so let me make sure that I am going in order. So it's Boy Pello. Hello, Casey. Hi, Jessica Casey. Okay, so it's Boy Pello, Jessica Casey. I think I've dealt with everyone up top. Okay, beautiful. Fantastic. All right, Boy Pello. So, general reading. Hey, Jessica, how are you, girl? How are you, girl? All right, Boy Pello wants a general reading. What does Boy Pello need to know for the highest good? You're welcome, honey. What does Boy Pello need to know for the highest good? You have such an unusual name. How can I forget it? I can't possibly forget it. Boy Pello. Oh my goodness, Boy Pello, some great stuff is happening with you, girl. Things are changing for you. I just got this card for Leela. It's the awakening card. What does whale mean to you, Boy Pello? You need to look up the meaning of that word. Look up the meaning of that animal for you. See where my finger is? That's a whale. Okay? And whale is one of your guides, Boy Pello. And whale is there to guide you and support you through all the difficulties. Hold on a second. Let me just go and remove this other person here again. They are really pests. I don't appreciate it, but it's like that apparently. Facebook isn't doing anything much about these people who keep jumping on and bugging us. Okay, so Boy Pello, right. Okay, so hello Kim. Hi. Alright, so let's continue with Boy Pello. Hello Corrine. And Boy Pello, you need to connect to your heart, girl. You need to connect to your heart and hold on a second. Okay. This is ridiculous. Are you all seeing all the DMs that are appearing on here? I just need to delete them. Please excuse me, because I really don't want to have to get into all of this. Yeah, he or she or it or whatever this Nigerian is definitely on a roll. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So, Boy Pello, as I was saying, you need to connect with your heart. That's what the green is all about. You have done a lot of work on yourself. You are moving forward well, and that's beautiful. You have made a lot of progress. You need to congratulate yourself for all your achievements. Okay? That is really important. And it's time to reward yourself. It's time for new starts. It's time for new beginnings. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful for all that you have accomplished. Be grateful for the new beginnings. Yes, change is difficult. Yes, change can be scary. But that's just the way it probably is. You know, yeah, it is distracting. I wonder why. That's odd. Yeah, they are spamming like crazy. But anyway, you need to rejoice, girl. What you have achieved, Boy Pello, is really, really wonderful. It is amazing. It's as if you have climbed a mountain. and now you are the top of this mountain, and you are the mistress of everything that you survey. Okay? Connect to your heart. Really, really, really be grateful. It's a beautiful thing. And then move forward with the new in your life. Okay? Alright, so Boy Pello. So after Boy Pello, it's Casey. Alright, Jessica. So, Jessica, I assume it's a general reading. So, what does Jessica need to know right now for her highest good? What does Jessica need to know right now for her highest good? Where did you get that, dog? Where did you get that? Huh? Where did you get that code? That's between you and your owner. What does Jessica need to know right now for her highest good? Oh, this is great. This, you know, Jessica, I suspect I may have gotten this card for you before. Look at it good. It's the seahorse. It's saying that you are someone really who is very comfortable swimming in the sea of emotions. That's funny. Look at it good. It's a charming, it says that you are a very charming soul. I want you to really look at the card. You think with your heart. Notice the green head? You think with your heart. There's nothing wrong with that. It's easy for you to swim across the entire spectrum of emotions, feeling everyone fully. And you run with your imagination. What this seahorse is asking you is to appreciate grace in the physical and the psychic. You are a dreamer, my dear. You have one foot in the physical, one foot in the spirit world. You decide on your dream, and you go out and you be. Let me rephrase that. When you dream, you set the intention to create something from this dream or to make the dream come true. You seem to have difficulty doing that because you can't just sit and dream. That's what Seahorse is telling you. You have to take action. You have to dance in the flow. You have to go with the flow just the way you do with the emotions, but you have to dance with it. You have a power animal. You have an animal totem. Whatever, if you don't know what it is, just look at the animals that you like and you will know. Because then you can decide, if it's a cat, then you can decide to merge with the energy, with the synergy of, should I say, feline-dom or cat-dom? However you want to call it. This is what is necessary, because then it will allow your imagination to help you create positive results. Right now, they aren't so positive because you are not taking action. And this, my dear Jessica, is what you need to do. Okay? All right. So now we have Corrine. All right. So let me make sure. Yeah, it's Corrine 1000%. Okay. Well, you see, this is the thing. I was speaking to someone, and a British, an English, not British, an English colleague of mine. She And I had to say that what I said was, I have noticed this with Americans. Americans are the only one I have ever heard who say, I am a nice person. This is the only national category of person that I've ever heard say nationality. But I'm a nice person. Listen, who gives a shit? The bottom line is this. When you are sympathetic, when you are more sympathetic to other people than you are to yourself, it means that you are putting them first. No, no. You must put your. When you don't put yourself first, nobody will. They will take advantage of you, my dear Jessica. I know you're English, Jessica. You said from the UK. No, I understand the culture and so on, but you have to put your. It's nonsense otherwise, and you will never. Not never, but it would be very difficult for you to make the strides that you need to make. You are a very creative soul. However, you do need to take action. That is the message. It's easy for you to feel all the emotions across the spectrum, but action you must take. Be like that cat, and I get the feeling it's a cat. Is your totem animal, and look at the way the cat moves, the way the cat reacts. People say cats are very standoffish. No, cats are very independent. There's a big difference. They are very independent, and cats know what they want. You may pet me when I want to be petted, and when I want to be caressed, I will come to you. But if I am chilling, leave me alone. If I'm outside in the grass, leave me alone and let me play, etc. That, my dear Jessica, is where you need to get to. Don't feel sorry for people. No. People take advantage. The average human being is very, very selfish. They only think of themselves. You have to think of yourself and put yourself first, Miss Jessica Casey. Okay? Now we come to Corrine, and Corrine wants a general reading. Okay. So, Corrine, what does Corrine need to know for her highest good? And Kim, you will be right after Corrine, okay? No, Corrine. That long story was Jessica. But if you resonated with it, that's fine too. Because a lot of times, readings that different people receive, certain things resonate with others. Okay? So, Corrine wants a general reading. Thank you. And let me just mention before I go to Corrine, ladies, remember, I have a $97 Dragon Taster special. It's 30 minutes Shamanic Tarot reading and a 30-minute consultation, channeled consultation with Dragon. Okay? Alright, and it is life-changing. I'm just waiting on the written reviews to come in. It does change your life. No kidding. Seriously. And a lot happens in 30 minutes. Okay, so, Corrine. Yeah, I figured it was cats. Okay, Corrine, my dear. Corrine, I get the Hermit card for you. Let me make sure I show it properly on the screen. I get the Hermit card for you, my dear. And the Hermit card is exactly what the word says. It's a major arcana card. It's also number 9. Alright? So what number 9 means is it's a time for endings. It's closing an old chapter and the beginning of the new. I always see this card as a vineyard, and you a vineyard in autumn, and you or the person, the individual, Think of yourself as this leaf in the middle. Think of yourself as that leaf in the middle, and you are walking along. Oh, someone did a painting of me when I was in the Provence. This reminds me of that, walking through the lavender fields. So think of yourself as this individual walking through the vineyard, contemplating life, thinking of things that you need to know, trying to figure out things actually, because this is the way that you tap into your inner being, to your inner wisdom. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay? So, Corrine, my dear, time for a period of solitude. You need it with all that has been happening in your life. You need to get, this is the only way you will be able to get clear. This is very significant. The card says, withdrawing for a period of solitude to identify a deeper truth, to tap into your inner wisdom. There is something that is on your mind, Corrine, and this is the only way that you will be able to shine light on the issue, my dear. Okay? That way you will come to a new understanding. Illumination will come when you shift your engagement with the world. Right now things are too, it's like spikes. But when I say spikes, I mean like spikes of energy, and it's not serving you at all. And particularly in this time with Saint Corona, because I need you all to really, really and truly pay attention to what I'm about to say. Corona is here for a reason. Take advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves with Saint Corona. It is time for change. Open your eyes. Look around. Take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. Okay? It's really important. This is what, that's all right, Kim, I haven't gotten to you yet. No, that's not your reading, Kim. This is for Corrine. Corona is here for a reason. Take advantage of the opportunities. It is a time for change. It is a time for opening up. It is a time for expansion, which is why the solitude is so important. Okay? So that you can tap in and decide, identify what is best for you. Because of the solitude, you will be able to see clearer. Almost 360 degrees. So, Corrine, from that solitude, you will emerge with a renewed understanding of the situation, and you will be an example for others to follow. So, whatever you are working on, Corrine, it will have an impact on others in a very positive way. Okay? So now we come to Kim. All right. So I hope that resonated, Corrine, my dear. So Kim, I think Kim, you will be the last person because we have gone past the hour, unless others come in. My mouth is starting to feel dry though. So you will probably be the last person, Kim. So what does Kim need to know for her highest good? Kim, I assume it's a general reading, huh? If it's not, I'm giving you a general reading. And Corrine, did that resonate at all? Kim, I'm giving you a general reading. And if it's not a general reading you wanted, because the comment thread is now quite long, let me know and I'll give you a second reading, okay? So, what does Kim need to know for her highest? Good. Oh, my dear, you are on fire. Oh, I got 2 cards for you. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Chaley Atwood. I am very fine indeed. Kim, I want you to look at this card and tell me what resonates for you, what pops for you on this card. It can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this. Yeah. What resonates for you? What pops for you on this card, Kim? You certainly can have a reading, my dear Chaley. All right, you will be right after this one. So, what resonates for you on this card? It's a beautiful card, 4 of fire, and basically it's saying that you are on fire. Your creativity is off the scale, which is great. You are able to do a lot more. And let's see, I'm not seeing any response. Yeah. Up here, I have to move this thing again to make sure. That's the flame. You are definitely a flame. Creativity is really so I see you as a dragonfly, or as the colloquial name here for dragonfly is Batty Mamselle. You know, that came from the enslaved Africans who could not pronounce the French name, and they said Batty Mamselle because she was a little lady, you know, flapping her wings as she went by. Hold on a second. Okay. Ow. You have to wait, dog. So 4 is telling you that you need to create strong foundations in your life. Let me make sure the camera is weird on this one. Yeah. You need to create strong foundations in your life, my dear. Okay, the red and the light blue. Yes, the red is, however, it's all about grounding. You need to solidify yourself. The blue is all about communication. There is a lilac in it, which are the wings, right? And you need to look up the word, you need to look up this animal, dragonfly, and see what resonates for you in the meaning, Kim. Okay? Because I definitely see this as the dragonfly for you. This card, the fire is all about passion, the fire is all about grounding, so make sure that you feel solid. I always say you can take 10 deep belly breaths to ground yourself when you feel lightheaded, when you are losing track of time, that sort of stuff. Okay? Structure, strong foundations form, celebrate life, partnerships, harmony, community, home, and a marriage. That is what, now it's interesting that you said blue. As I said, blue is all about communication. Where, my dear, are you not communicating? That is the question that you need to answer in order to tap into the energy of this card. Okay? What else? You have reached a stage where the rewards of your hard work are manifesting. Take pride in your achievements. Give yourself some relaxation time. Kim, that means celebrate. Meet with old friends. Consider making partnerships. Business or personal, official. Now that's interesting. Of course, that's entirely up to you, huh? But you're doing well. And let's see, what's the other card that I got? Four of C. This is the next card that I got for you, Kim. Because when I pulled one, this one was right at the back of it. Four of C. Okay? This is all about your intuition. However, C is about the emotions. I almost said considered emotions. That's strange. C is all about emotions, my dear. This is the card. Yeah, that's perfect light. This is the card. And 4 of C is saying it's time for meditation, contemplation. Because there's a sort of restlessness in you, as if you're wondering, is this enough? Am I enough? Is that all there is? I suspect it's time to take a new path. It's time for change. It's time for forging new foundations. That's what 4 is all about. You need to get grounded. For sure. An opportunity is going to come your way. But if you are too focused on not being enough instead of being grateful, you just may miss it. You need to recharge and go within. It's time to plant fresh seeds of gratitude, honey bunny. Okay, let's see what else. Dragonfly. Dragonfly. See what resonates for you with that animal, dragonfly. What else? This is a time for forging new foundations. You have support of spirit. That's what the 4 orbs are for, what they are about. And it's time to move forward, my dear kids, in the new. And I remind you all that I have a $97 special. It's really, really special. The Dragon Taster special. And it's more than worth your while, and it is life-changing. Get a lot done in an hour because it's 30 minutes Shamanic tarot reading and 30 minutes dragon consultation, a channeling session, and you do not have to do the 2 on both days. In fact, I would not advise it. So, Chaley, so that is it for you, Kim, my dear. Let me just reply and say dragonfly just in case you didn't get it. So what you want to do is put a dragonfly symbolism. All right. There are a lot of great sites out there, so you're good to go. I'm not going to recommend any one in particular. All right. So now we come to Chaley. Chaley, you are going to be my last person because my mouth is really, really dry, which means it's time to end. Okay. All right. So, what does Chaley need to know for her highest good? Chaley, did you ask a specific question? Because as I said, the thread is quite long now. Okay, it's a general. All right, beautiful. Okay. The special is $97. I put a link up top there somewhere. And I am not the one, let me put, I am not the one who decides how it's gonna go. Because, for instance, Okay, let me click show. Because for instance, what happened was in the last, with my last client, she received 2 dragon consultations. Okay, Charlie. All right, so let's see. What does Shaylee need to know right now about the highest skirt? Yes, I'm waiting for, as I said, I'm waiting for for the reviews to, I hope they send in reviews. It's beautiful, and the sessions are life changing. I've not experienced, I've only experienced these kind of changes one at a time, because what I'm doing is new now, because I support women struggling with self-worth issues to achieve clarity and purpose. I support work at home female entrepreneurs, let me be clear, who are struggling with self-worth issues to achieve clarity and purpose. All right, Shaylee. Oh, a transition is on the cards for you, young lady. I get 8 of C. Leaving something, moving forward. I see a okay, the expression is of a grumpy person, but it may not be true, because I'm seeing the hair, I'm seeing the mouth or mustache, and just the black spots, and I'm seeing like a little beard thingy. The face looks quite grumpy. This is the nose, this clear spot here. Does the person wear glasses? That's interesting. That's what I just got. That's what I just got, my dear. Let's see, what is this here? Featured link. Okay, so I want you all to tell me if these things resonate at all with you. Let's show the link again, where you can book. It's up top. And all the information is in the booking. It's when you click book, all the information is there for your edification and guidance. Okay? Let me just make a little change here. Alright. Okay. So 8 of C is telling me that there's a lot of emotion going on with you right now, Miss Shaylee Atwood. This leaving is about letting go of material things, in the pursuit of deeper satisfaction. That's what the card says. It signifies the beginning of a spiritual journey. The card, let me make sure that the card is showing very clearly. The card, it's not blue, This card is all purple. It's a deep purple. It shows blue on the screen, but it is not. 8, interestingly enough, when you put 8 on the side, of course, it's the infinity symbol. 8 is also the number of manifestation and abundance. C is C is the emotion. So, why are you feeling swamped, Shaylee? Well, I suggest, no, you are not, Shaylee, what you are in love with is the emotion. You are not in love with the person. You are in love with the emotion and the way it makes you feel. I would strongly suggest that you say, thank you for leaving me. Because that way I get to expand. That way I get to grow. So this is this would be a beautiful session for you to identify. Um, what I mean is the session with Dragon. It would be a beautiful way. 2 years, Shirley, 2 years, and you are still pining over someone who left you? Because it's, how could he leave me? I gave him everything, or her, but I feel it's a him. I gave her everything, and that was the problem. No, you are not in love with his soul either. You are in love with the feeling, with the connection that you got, but he did not feel the same. There is a lesson in that for you, Chaley, and the only way that you'll be able to identify it is to take some time out, go into meditation. There is much for you to discover. I really want you to look at this card. I really want you to look at this card. Well, you have all the support you need. Notice the arches. The passageways are all open. The passageways are all open for you to go through. It is time to create a new life for yourself, my dear.